All right, we got video going, and now we're going to have music in 3, 2, 1. Oh, wrong one.
Just drop that ass, bitch. It's open micers in the house. Pop that pussy with that open micers logo in your mouth. Jason with his bald ass head. Jacob looking in bed. It's open micers, bitch. Heard what I said. Drop that ass. Open micers in the house. Drop that ass, pop that pussy. Open micers in the house. Open micers in the house. Open micers is a mouse. Drop that ass, pop that pussy. Open micers in the house. The mic is now open.
That's right. The mic is now open. My name is Jason Robbins.
I am Jacob Craig, and we have a fantastic return guest on the podcast tonight. He is a comedian you know from Comedy Central and Kevin Hart's Heart of the City. You can see him performing in Mobile, headlining at the Crescent Theater for Laughs for Life on September 20th. Over there in Mobile, Alabama. It's the one and only Ben Compton. What's up, man?
Hey, man. Thank y'all for. I love the intro, man. I feel like I'm in like a dirty like '90s coffee shop. Every time I hear it, I love it. I love it, man.
Yeah, dude. That's the vibe we try to give off. Is like fucking.
It'd be like Friends, like the one with the restraining order would be John's episode. Yeah, absolutely. I love it.
That's the vibe we're going for here on the show. When you listen to our show, you feel like you're in a room with like the uncle you're not supposed to hang out with. Like that's the vibe we're going with here.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all nailing it. I love it, man. Yeah.
And his friend was probably going to try to sell you cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna tell you it's Reggie, but it's really just grass that he just cut outside. Like what is this? What is happening?
Yeah, my $20 now, kid.
tells you where he hid the woods porn, like all his Playboys from the 70s hidden in the woods. Be like, you go back here, and then there's a pack of smokes back there for you too.
I'll draw you a man.
A 70s Budweiser can that's been out there for all them years, just faded. It's like, oh yeah, I had that last week. It's like, no, dog, that's been here.
Have you ever
it's amazing. Thank y'all for having me back, man. This is great.
Have you ever drank beer that's been like out in the woods? Like we when I was a kid, we went out in the woods and we had a little camp out in the woods. We were like 12, 13 years old, and my friend's brother, who was old enough to buy beer, bought us beer and then left it in the woods for us. But he bought it like 3 or 4 days beforehand. So this beer sat out in the woods for like 4 days, just getting hot and cold. By the time we drank it, it was like, dude, it was the worst. I just remember I had like one beer and immediately wanted to throw up. Like it put me off beer for like years.
What brand was it?
Oh, it was like Milwaukee's Best or something like that. It was something horrible.
Get some beast. Yeah, that's what you want, man. I've never had woods beer before. I've had a lot of beer, never woods beer. Yeah, definitely have had some. I've had some old Milwaukee that I bet was aged for 30 years though, which was terrible. I know you could age beer. I just gets old. It doesn't even age. It just gets old. It's like fuck.
Yeah. Or you have that, like you have that one uncle that's got, that 30-year-old refrigerator in his garage, and he's got beers in there from God knows when. They've been in there for you don't know how long, but you'll drink it just because, it's there. It's there.
That's what it was for me. The first time I like really had beer, I think I was probably maybe 12, 13 years old, and my grandpa had a refrigerator in his workshop. And when I tell you, it was the old Milwaukee like label and everything. And I was like, man, this has got to be older than me. And it sure enough was. I bet it was older than my dad. Like, shit was crazy. Why would you not just throw this out and or drink it yourself?
You're getting some old beers when it's got the old school pop tops on them and the whole thing comes off. You're like, all right, this is definitely pre-'80s right here.
Yeah. They didn't give a shit about your lips. It would just cut you up. Dude. No regulations. Yeah.
Remember, like, how old are you? I'm in my 40s, so I remember when I was a kid, and you go to like park or hell even at like the ball fields when I was a kid, the ground was just littered with those fucking things, and you would cut your feet on them. They'd get stuck in your shoes, like they were everywhere.
Yes, so I'm 35. I remember more walking around and getting cut by like bottle tops. This is when like glass bottles were getting real big, and like
Yeah.
the twist tops. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They just throw them everywhere. Pretty sure most of them were my mom's. I'm pretty sure. But
Your mom
yeah,
throwing them out in the yard.
yeah. It's just Miller Light tops and cigarette butts. It's like, what's going on? What kind of playground is this? Jesus.
Oh
Yeah.
man, there's nothing better than cheap beer when you're like 12, 13 years old. I remember we you ever had Natural Light?
Oh yeah, Natty Light.
Dude,
Yes,
we
yes.
we nicknamed that the Grit because I swear it had sand in it. Like,
The grit is crazy, but you are not wrong at all. My go-to was Natty Ice when I was in high school.
ooh,
Natty Ice. Yeah,
I can't do
yeah. It was
anything
ice because
ice.
I'm pretty sure it had meth in it and or crack. Whenever you drank it, 'cause you were geeked. I was like around a bonfire just slamming Natty Ice. Like, bro, what is happening?
One of my best
Yeah.
friends, his wife's dad, we used to go hang out over there all the time and have barbecues and stuff. And her dad was one of those guys that had like the 100-year-old refrigerator outside just full of Bud Ice. That's all he drank was Bud
Yeah.
Ice. I've known that dude for 30 years now. I have never seen him without a Bud Ice in his hand. Like he is a
Yeah.
textbook functioning alcoholic. Like just cannot live without a Bud Ice in his hand.
Yeah, that dude's got a couple of DUIs. He ain't crossed the threshold just yet
No, he
to
just
lose his
makes
license. But
he
I
makes his
guarantee
wife
got
drive him
DUIs.
everywhere. He ain't driving. He makes her drive.
Oh, so it's domestic violence charges. Then just get in the car. Get in the car. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's one of the two with Bud Ice. It's either DUI or domestic violence. There's no in between.
Yeah, but
anywhere.
is Bud Ice
Yeah.
enough to even really consider it alcohol? I mean, it's like 98% water with like a drop of Budweiser in it.
It's cute you think it's water.
Yeah.
That's antifreeze, big dog.
I think when yeah, you just drinking a 30 rack of Budweiser and antifreeze mixed together. It's like, yo, we're about to get twisted around here. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm glad I'm not the only one that grew up around alcoholics. That makes me feel really good.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
we're from the South.
Yeah.
We all did.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're all from Mississippi, dude.
My uncle let
That's
me have
true.
a
Yeah,
Budweiser.
That's true.
My uncle let me have Budweisers before I was 5 years old. Like the first time I got drunk, I was 3.
Fuck yeah, dude. That was my first sip of alcohol as well, was when I was 3 years old. I remember specifically, like, as a kid, like being tired of like asking my parents to make me drinks. So I would just walk up and drink whatever they fucking made and left on the counter. And my mom made like Sprite and vodka or some shit like that. And I drank it and I was like, this tastes real different and real good.
I bet that look crazy, dude. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, that's what you want. Yeah, as soon as it hits just fetal alcohol syndrome. Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's weird because I also had my first beer or my first drink at 3 years old. So that's crazy how that just it must be a Southern thing. Yeah, because what happened is my mom drank a lot, and so she would leave it out. Like she would just be sitting around drinking or whatever. And my pop said I just like grabbed it and turned it up and started chugging. And I was like, hell yeah, brother, I was meant for this. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I can't believe we hit a fucking natural three-peat just out of coincidence.
Yeah. That's a natty trice, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Nothing but threes here, baby.
Yeah. We're basically the Splash Brothers of alcoholism. It's crazy.
Yeah. Nothing but threes from a couple of sixes, you know what I'm saying?
And they were wondering why and they wonder why we were beating up our classmates in in preschool because we were little drunks.
Yeah, it wasn't a schoolyard fight. It was a bar brawl every day. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. It's amazing.
Man. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Other people from the South, it's like we all have the same freaking story about stuff like that. It's probably no better today, even though we're like supposed to be progressing as a society. It's not getting any better. We're still the same. We just have better technology.
Yeah, instead of now, kids aren't yanking Bud Lights and Natty Ice. It's vapes. They're just vaping all over the place, though. Just grabbing our vapes and taking a puff. Like, it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also because if you ask anybody that's not from the South, we all are the same because we're all related. And somewhere down the line, we are all related. So
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say that, like, the biggest difference I've noticed, like, in myself from my dad is, like, I don't sit down and watch World War II documentaries on the TV. I just watch fucking like World War II YouTube shorts on my phone. Like, that's what it's evolved to.
Imagine winning a war and not realizing that later on your kid's attention span is not going to be able to handle it, and it's just like, "Bet, let's chop this thing up." Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I can't handle the Ken Burns World War II series on PBS. I gotta get it in fucking 30-second clips.
Oh, you'll
Facebook.
get there. You'll get there, dude. When you're approaching 50, like me, like it's like I'm like a little toddler. You want to quiet me down for a little while? Just sit me in front of the TV in front of a Ken Burns documentary about the invention of yarn or something like that. It's like 12 hours long.
Just the most boring white person shit ever.
Yes, dude.
Like the fucking show How It's Made.
Yeah.
Like, you just hear from the other room, like, this is how a fucking black trash bag's
That's
made.
all I've been watching on YouTube the last week or so.
I knew it. I fucking knew it was, dude. You're white and boring.
I have too been watching How It's Made. So yes.
I knew it, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking old white guys love How It's Made. I'm almost there. I'm fucking right there, dude.
Dude,
my thing is that it's not World War II documentaries. It's 9/11 stuff now. That's my go-to.
And if
go
they
on to 9/11, war on terrorism, I'm locked in, bro.
Dude, if they make a reality show about the making of How It's Made, it's over with for me. I'm done. That's Inception level shit that will just put me right into the Matrix right there.
How It's Made is made.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Like,
it's just an episode of How It's Made, and it's just you watching How It's Made. That's wild, bro.
I feel sorry. I feel sorry for my girlfriend because, like, the other night I'm like watching how to make. What was I watching? It was How It's Made. It was like how they make Twizzlers or something. No, it was mustard. I was watching like a 15-minute YouTube video on how mustard's made, and I can just feel her looking at me, just like, what the fuck are you watching? I'm like, mustard. Dude,
but don't feel too bad, because you could be watching the most exciting shit ever and get the same looks. Like, I'm fucking, I'll be watching the UFC fights, and like, there's an absolute like bloody war, like dudes getting fucking knocked out and their bones broken on TV, and she's just looking at me like, can we change it yet? Like, fucking, you know what's more entertaining than this right now?
That's not because it's not entertaining. It's because you're showing enjoyment, and women hate when you show enjoyment. So
that's fucking true, isn't it?
As soon as you enjoy something, it's a wrap, bro. Also, it's weird that like they don't tell you that watching How It's Made and other men beat each other up happens after you start drinking at 3 years old. So that's like side effects. So that's wild. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what everyone has in common is fucking UFC. Dude, if they make a How It's Made on the UFC, fucking game over.
I think it's because we're all probably ADHD with a touch of the tism, because after I'll watch something like How It's Made, then I gotta immediately like download every bit of that information to whoever will listen. I'm just like, do you know how mustard's made?
Dude, I'll say I'm the worst person to watch anything with, because like I'll literally be watching a movie, I'll look up the fucking Wikipedia page for what we're watching, and then I'll like spout random facts while we're fucking actively watching it. I'm that guy.
I'm not gonna lie. If we watch something together and you do that, we're going to be in a UFC match immediately. We're not. I'm not dealing with that. That would be like, that's like ultimate level tism. That's definitely not a touch, big dog. I don't know what is happening.
I know.
That's a fistful of it if that's what you're doing. So
Well,
I'm not mad at you.
I won't have the Wikipedia page open, but I will rock some IMDb while I'm watching a movie. See, like, oh, I know who that dude is. What I see him in before, looking that up.
But I will say, like,
yeah, that's what you got to do is figure out where they've been at before.
Yeah, dude, I'm the fucking family's IMDb. They just ask me where they know that guy from, and I know where they know that guy from. Because I've downloaded so many fucking, like, I can see the Wikipedia page in my mind's eye. Like, I've been here before.
The thing is I used to be that guy for everybody when I was a kid, because I would just absorb, be able to, I was the ultimate, 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon guy, I knew everybody from every movie, because it's all I did was watch movies. And now I'm like in the age of cell phones, and you don't have to memorize anything anymore. Dude, I'm watching a movie and I'm like, see Harrison Ford, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? I'm like looking up IMDb. No, I've seen that
the
guy
Red
before.
Hulk?
Where have I seen him before? He looks familiar.
Oh, dude, I'm glad to know it's not me. Like, I don't go that far to look at that. I'm like, where is that? Where do I know that person? And then it's somebody who I've known for 30-something years. It's like, oh, wow, they've been around that long. That's crazy.
Oh, you're almost there. Give it another 10 years. 10 years, you'll be there. You'll be looking at IMDb with me.
Yeah, by the time I get there, they'll just be able to load IMDb into your brain. Just Elon, just uploading it to your fucking membranes. It's crazy. Yeah. Whew. I'm still stuck on the fact that we all drank at 3 years old. We all watched how it's made and our World War II documentaries on YouTube Shorts. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We
might all be the same person.
I think this might be a looper situation where we're the same person at 3 different ages.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The same person 10 years apart.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. It gets so much worse.
Dude.
Yeah, once I get to where I'm Jason, I'm just gonna fucking end the loop right there.
Dude, I'm telling you how bad it gets. Like this last week, my knee started hurting for no reason, just like on fire, to the point where I thought I was going to have to go to the emergency room. My knee was hurting so bad. And then all of a sudden, it just stopped. No reason. It just stopped hurting. It feels normal again. Hasn't hurt since for like 3 days now. Don't know what it was.
Yeah, that's how you know. Yeah, them random pains, man, they hit a different time. Like, I threw a softball with my daughter that day, and my back cracked like bubble wrap. And I was like, I don't think I can walk ever again. I'm paralyzed. And then the next day I was at work. I was like, fuck, this is terrible. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say,
you just pop 800 milligrams of ibuprofen.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I thought you were going to say, I threw a softball at my daughter the other day and popped her in the skull, and she knocked out. I don't know why I thought you were going to go there.
I haven't drank enough Natty Light. Yeah, I haven't drank enough Natty Light to get to the point of domestic violence just yet. It is coming. They talk back one more time. It's coming. Yeah.
But dude, in my 40s, I think I have taken more ibuprofen than any human being should have to take. And I'm pretty sure I have no intestines left because of it.
Yeah, no intestines, and your heart is like, bro, chill out. Yeah, my go-to is ibuprofen, because in the military, that's all they would give you. If you go to sick call, it's 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. They're gonna give it to you. You pop that thing, keep it moving. The first time I took it, I was almost positive I was geeked up. Then I was like, this is amazing. I want to feel this forever, and I've just kept popping ibuprofen to try to get that feeling. It's crazy. Yeah.
What's even crazier is that's all they give you at the hospital now too.
Yeah.
Like you might as well not even go to the fucking hospital, because all they're allowed to give you is ibuprofen, and then refer you to someone that actually knows what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the worst thing that ever happened to us as a country was 9/11 and the opioid crisis. You can't get away from either one of those things. So, yeah, yeah, you're gonna get this ibuprofen and keep it moving. They're also gonna charge you $750 per pill at the hospital. So, no big deal.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, not only that, but the meth crisis. You know, it's like you can't even go get shit for a stuffy nose now. And all that shit, you got to go get it. You got to go ask for it. But I can walk straight to the back and buy a firearm and walk out of the store with it. How does that work? I mean, really?
Dude, you're not gonna smoke a gun.
I mean, you
can.
You can. It's a different kind of smoke, though.
It's the forever smoke.
Yeah. My thing is, it's like, bro, you think I'm up here sniffling and sneezing, and my goal is to go home and melt this down, or however you make meth? I don't know how it's made. I have no idea. Just please help me. Give me the pill, dog.
Yeah, I can tell you how it's made. I'm from Van Cleve.
In the sewer pipes in Van Cleve, just like old meth pipes. Isn't that what it's made out of?
Dude, Van Cleve doesn't even have sewers.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, we're all on wells.
Dude,
you have to have a well.
In Van Cleve, you just go to your neighbor's house to get it. Every neighbor is everybody's a meth maker.
Growing up in Van Cleve, I grew up down the street from 3 different meth labs that were 3 different meth labs all in the same house.
Yo.
Jesus.
So like someone would move in there and also start cooking meth. And the police would be like, oh yeah, we know exactly where the meth people are. And go bust them. And then someone else would move in there and start cooking meth again.
Yeah, but don't you have to destroy a building if it's been a meth lab at one point because it's so toxic in there?
Fuck if I know, dude.
If that was the case, Van Cleve would have no buildings anywhere. They would just have to tear down the whole city.
Yeah, dude, we'd have to burn down the subway.
Yeah.
The restaurant. We don't have a train.
That's crazy. A meth lab getting new owners and becoming a meth lab is like whenever you see like an old chicken place that is now a new chicken place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what they should do is whenever the known meth house gets rid of their old tenants and the new ones moved in, they just put under new management right over the front door, so you know.
Dude, the most fucking ingenious thing that one of these people ever did was that so when you cook meth, right, it smells like burning tires or burning rubber. So what they would do so that the police didn't have probable cause to come into their house is they would set tires on fire in their fucking yard.
Bro.
So they couldn't be like, I smell meth. They'll be like, yeah, that's the tire fire in the front yard.
The jump from Jason talking about going and getting beers in the woods as a kid to you smelling burning tires so the cops don't know there's a meth lab is crazy work. That is crazy work to me. That is a generational skip that I'm glad I was not a part of.
Dude, welcome to Mississippi. That's just how it is.
We grew up in very different places.
Dude, that's next level.
Dude, I remember
you're just growing up in the Badlands. Just everything's on fire.
Yeah, pretty much. There was a meth lab that blew up a few years ago down the street from my mom and dad's house. My mom was like, I don't know what happened. Must have been a gas leak or something like that. I was like, no, Mom, let me tell you what that was.
Oh, yeah. It's a gas leak. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, methane gas. Shit. No, that's not what meth's made out of, right?
No, it's not. It's actually coincidentally mostly antifreeze.
Which brings us back to Bud Ice.
To Bud Ice. So it's just illegal Bud Ice. It's the moonshine of Bud Ice. That's crazy work. Oh my God.
It actually is. Dude, just the fact that you know that where I grew up, like people listening to this will think that this is a real place. But I've talked about both of these things on the show before in separate stories. What connects them is that the 3-person meth house was across the street from the black midget that I grew up down the street from. Who would ride around town on a giant tractor. He would be in a giant tractor driving it through town.
Is that where they were getting the tires to burn from? Was the tractor every time they change tires out, they just burn them in the front yard?
I don't know, man. But yeah, that's fucking...
That's crazy.
But yeah, every town here has that one dude that always walks around town that everybody calls like a nickname. Well, I don't know what his nickname was, Jacob, but the guy who walked around Biloxi and the Iberville was this guy who him and his sister used to walk around all the time, and they were inbred. Yeah. And his eyes were offset, so like he had one eye
Flounder.
in the middle. Flounder! You know about Flounder?
Dude. Flounder is from Van Cleef.
Is he? I didn't know that.
Flounder's from Van Cleef.
I can't believe you know Flounder. I mean, this was like
y'all know
years ago.
Yeah, we know the same inbred guy.
Y'all know Flounder?
Yeah.
Y'all, dude, that's crazy. I don't know who Flounder is, but that's fucking crazy that y'all both know him. That's wild.
I know, dude. He's got to be 90 years old now because he was old when I was a kid, and he was walking.
No, he just looked
town.
that way. He's my parents' age. He just looked old because he's incest.
So that was like 30 years ago. So he was like in his 20s or 30s back then. When I was
probably a little older, but
God,
the nickname people were inbred brothers, Flounder and Rabbit. Wow. Flounder had a brother named Rabbit, who's also inbred.
That's insane. I would have never. I would have bet any amount of money that there's no way in the universe you would know who Flounder was.
Dude, he's a Van Cleef legend.
Wow.
That's like 6 degrees of Van Cleef right there. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I wouldn't guess that you knew who Flounder was. He still lives here. Him and Rabbit both still live in Van Cleef. You'll see him go to Smokies to get their fucking beer and cigarettes every now and then.
I'm gonna have to take a drive up to Van Cleef one day just so I can see if I can have a Flounder spotting. Like, oh, there
a Flounder gigging.
Yeah,
you're gonna go gig for Flounder.
Yeah,
get a picture of him.
Just chunk out Bud Ice cans on the side of the road. He'll show up.
Lure him out with a fishing reel.
You see Jason with a fucking waders on and a fucking light, looking for an incest dude in Van Cleef.
It's not even a light. It's just a lighter with a spoon up above it, like trying to get him to come out. Like, whoa, bro, that's crazy.
Or like it's almost like the Bigfoot hunters. Like I'm just out there with with like the light on my head. Like I know Flounder's gonna be out here this evening. We're just gonna wait right here.
You start burning some tires, he appears.
Yeah, put a Bud Ice can under a box with a stick on it.
He wouldn't be able to see the box, so you might get him.
Oh my God, man, that is amazing.
Where are you from, Ben? Like where are you from originally?
So I'm from Picayune originally.
Okay.
I've kind of been all. It's like I was born in Meridian. I was born in Meridian, grew up in Picayune, and then kind of been just all over the place since then. So yeah, now my claim to home is Hattiesburg is home. So.
Oh, I'm sure Hattiesburg has its people. I'm sure that it's got its weird people that hang around town.
Oh yeah, for sure. The home people in Hattiesburg are crazy. I don't know if there's a Flounder in Hattiesburg.
Probably not.
That I've seen. We do have this one guy named John, and I've been in Hattiesburg now for, let me think, almost 13 years, and John's been there since I've been there, and I know he's been there way longer than that, but all he does is every time he asks for money, he just goes, "Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day," and he holds his hands out, and it could be fucking January 1st, and that's what he's saying. It's crazy. Like,
You'd work on me every time.
Yeah, he came into the open mic one time. We were doing it was when we did open mic at the Porter downtown, and it was like Cinco de Mayo. And dude, when I tell you that open mic, nobody gave a shit about comedy at that time. Everybody was in there celebrating Cinco de Mayo. At one point, there was a dog and a snake inside of the pub, and then John came in as I'm trying to quiet the crowd down and like get everything straight, and it's boohoo crying saying Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day, and trying to get people to give him money. And I'm like, bro, why are you in here? What's happening right now? Like,
wow,
crazy work. All right.
So does he have other things that he says, or is he like stuck on a loop of like that's all he can say?
The only time I've ever seen him, the only thing I've heard him say is Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day. does say something afterwards. I don't know what it is because immediately I'm fucking gone. Because he said Happy Mothers, I'm gone, dog. I don't even stay around no more. All right.
Just keep some Bud Ice.
That's crazy
on you.
work, man.
He comes
I'm like,
near
bro.
you, just chuck a Bud Ice at him and run.
No, because it's like feeding the ducks, dog. They're gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Like you throw some breadcrumbs out, they're gonna come back and find them breadcrumbs.
They always come back, dude. That's why you don't feed a cat.
Yeah, man.
Homeless people are like cats. If you feed them,
I try to avoid anything. Yeah, I try to avoid anything stray. Cats, people, anything in between. I don't give a fuck. If you ain't got a roof over your head, I don't want to talk to you because you need something that I cannot provide you. And that is some kind of stability and or help. All right.
And you know, one thing new that I haven't experienced before since I moved here to Gulfport, and Jacob, you might be able to speak to this, but over here in Gulfport, there's a lot of people that ride around on bicycles, and they'll just pull out in front of you, like just come out of the woods, just like right in front of you. You're doing like 60 miles an hour down the road. They don't care. It's like they're just kamikaze pilots, man. It's like these old dudes on bicycles just trying to just get you to wreck into them.
Yeah, they're all homeless people. They're trying to A, get in the hospital so they have somewhere to sleep, and B, try to get money out of you.
Dude, I gotta watch when I'm like driving up and down the road now, because they'll just dart right out at full speed, just like cross an intersection without stopping or nothing, just straight through a red light.
Like a deer crossing the highway, just like, fuck it, we got it.
Dude,
bro, that's crazy.
When I lived in Gulfport, I lived like 3 minutes from the Goodwill. So I would like go there all the time, just like every day I would go to Goodwill just to like see what they fucking had. And I was there enough that I like saw full blown like homeless people fights in the fucking Goodwill parking lot over fucking trash bins of like there's this lady who like ride a bike and she has like an industrial like fucking dumpster on wheels behind her just full of clothes, and then like other homeless people would fucking fight her for it.
That imagine you walk to the Goodwill for like just chilling and they're like one of us because you're there so much.
Yeah, right. I become their king.
Yeah. Yeah. They drape you. They drape you in like a 3X jacket. Yeah.
That they found inside the Goodwill.
See, my strategy these days is to try to, do all my errands and stuff as soon as I get off work, so I still have my work clothes on, so I look homeless, and then they won't mess with me. So they just think I'm one of them.
Yeah. Dude,
that's smart.
I will say,
very, very smart.
One time I went to the Goodwill in Gulfport, and I really we hadn't planned on like stopping anywhere. We had gone out for something else. Like I wasn't planning on going in anywhere. So like we all three, my entire family just looked like shit because we fucking weren't planning on getting out of the car. And like some old lady like insisted on buying my daughter a toy we told her she couldn't have because she thought we couldn't afford it. And I just let her fucking buy it. What was I gonna do? Say no?
Yeah. Little did you know that in 30 years she's gonna be at that same Goodwill, like, buy me this. Just taking it. It's crazy. God dang, man. Oh. Whew.
No,
that shit tickled me.
In 30 years, your daughter's going to be the homeless lady out front of Goodwill. Buy me a tie! Get away from me! Throwing Bud Ice at her.
You come to find her, and she's like, the prophecy is fulfilled. The king is back. One of us. She's losing it, bro.
That's all right. In 30 years, I'll be Jason's age, so the loop will be finished. So I will be dead. I will have killed myself by then. I refuse to look like Jason.
What are you talking about? Man. I'm a handsome boy for 48 years old.
God damn.
Tell him. It could be worse. You could be Flounder.
No kidding. Not, so. At least my eyes are in the right spots.
Yeah.
But see, the trick is you got to be like Flounder. You got to look 80 when you're 30 so that you never age. And people just like, you're just, people don't know. Like they just see you like, oh, there's that dude. And then, you just never age for people. Like I would have sworn that dude was dead by now. But then Jacob's like, nope, he's down around the corner right now.
Dude, that is crazy. I just imagine Flounder looks exactly like the Flounder that used to beat up SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? Like in that one episode when he beats him up. That's what I just imagine him looking like. It's exactly like that.
And I used to work at this restaurant that was right around the corner from a thrift store. And they used to throw him out of the thrift store because he would go in there. This was back in the day when they would sell like women's underwear and stuff. He would go in there and like sniff the women's underwear, and they would end up throwing him out of the. They did it like every day.
Dude, that is crazy.
Oh, come on now, Flounder's just gigging for some pussy. You know how old Flounder gets.
Like that is definitely his catchphrase.
Dude, I wonder if he is a virgin.
Oh, I'm sure.
Or if he's also gotten some cousin.
Oh, I'm sure he's got some cousin or sister or something.
If you think Flounder ain't passing around something, you are crazy, dude. Yeah. Oh man.
Like the people from the hills have eyes. They're just like don't go near that corner of the town, like where his family lives. Just don't go there.
The hills have eye.
Yeah.
If you move right or left real quick, he'll lose you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how you.
It's like that scene from Jurassic Park. Their movement based, their sights based on movement. This is fucking be still.
Oh
no, you just keep moving to the left around him. He can't see you because he can't. He has no peripheral.
Oh. Yeah. You just give him the old NASCAR 1-2, just all in a circle. You know what I'm saying? All right.
He has to move his head like Michael Keaton's Batman to try to keep up with you.
Yes, dude.
Oh. Wow. This episode's
Good
not going to
times,
make
man.
any sense to people that don't live in the South. They're just be like, what are they talking about? Because this can't happen north of like.
No, there's a
It
hillbilly. There's a hillbilly in West Virginia named Flounder. I don't care what y'all say.
Yeah. Distant cousin.
Yeah, dude, his distant cousin Trout lives in fucking North Carolina.
You know, there's Bigfoot and then there's Yeti. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, dude, he's got Snapper over fucking camping out in the woods in New Jersey.
Just dude with just red flaky skin. Like, oh, there's red Snapper right there.
He's also sniffing women's underwear.
Yeah.
That's the one thing they all have in common. I'm telling y'all, like,
dude, that is hilarious to me.
People don't believe me when I tell Van Cleef stories because Van Cleef is just like, my life has been so outlandish coming from this small town that no one believes all this shit could happen in this one small fucking town. But like, even my vice principal in school was incest. Like, he was incest and had a doctorate. He was a doctor.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he looked like fucking niche reference, but he looked like Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! He looked like his shadow form. Like,
yo.
He looked like Majin Buu with hair. Like, he was fucking like, he was a sight of a man.
Whole time y'all think he just printed out like a Divide University pamphlet and put it on the wall. Like, yeah, I got my doctorate. Yeah. Hell no, that's crazy. I would not learn anything from that school because I could not take anything serious. Oh God.
Yeah. Like, and you know, like, when you get in trouble in school, you go to the vice principal. So like anytime I got in trouble, I had to go stare at that motherfucker and try not to laugh when I was already in trouble.
You walk in the principal's office and Flounder just spins around in the principal's chair. That's crazy. Oh, Jesus, man.
Looking like a
boy, that tickled my soul.
Turning around like a Bond villain in the chair. Nice to see you, Mr. Craig.
He's like, take 2 steps to the right real quick so I can see you.
My principal, when I was in high school, we called him Lurch because he looked like Lurch from the Addams Family. Like he was like 7 feet tall. He talked like Lurch too. He would do the the assemblies or whatever on Fridays, and he would get up and like talk to the whole school, and he always said every day, and we would just walk around all day long going every day.
That is a principal that has enjoyed one too many wood beers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they still had corporal punishment when I was in high school. The assistant principal, Mr. Britt, he had the paddle with the holes in it, like so you could get that good no wind resistance on it. So
yeah, that airflow. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy that you just get your ass beat at school randomly in the middle of the day, and then you just go back to class like, nothing happened.
Yeah,
and parents were cool with it. They're like, beat the shit out of my kid if he acts up.
Dude, that's how things have changed from y'all's generation to my generation. Is that like y'all's vice principal used to beat y'all's asses? My dad went to the school and fucking beat up the vice principal one time. Because I got in trouble for something I did.
Oh, dude, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like
I just imagine your dad pulling up and like, is that burning tires I smell? And he just comes out of nowhere. Like,
just fucking whacks it, dude.
He walks into school, he's like, where's that flounder looking motherfucker? Where's he?
Dude, no, my dad was mad that I got in a fight at school because a kid slapped me. So a kid slapped me. I beat the utter shit out of him. And I got suspended and he didn't because he got the shit beat out of him. And so my dad was mad that kid didn't get suspended for starting the fight. And so someone else's ass had to get beat that fucking day.
Well, I agree with your dad. That kid started it. Even though he got his ass beat, he still should have to serve out, his sentence as well.
Yeah, my dad wasn't welcome back on campus after that.
Jacob beat his ass into fucking time served. That's crazy.
Old Vice Principal Flounder, every time he sees Jacob in the hallway, he's like, yes, Mr. Craig. Yes, whatever you need, Mr. Let me know what you need today.
Dude, he was an old bastard. His I shouldn't say his name, but he was like a minor league baseball player back in the day. So like if there was a fight at school, he would come out of his office with a fucking baseball bat.
Jesus.
To fucking break up the fight.
like Morgan Freeman and Lean on Me? Oh, bro.
Yeah. He fucking straight up came out like, Warriors, come out and play. Because he was old as shit. So like he wasn't going to physically break up a fight. So he would just like take the baseball bat and like hit the metal railings with it on his way to break up the fight, and it would be over by the time he got there.
That's like super if you're 1 pound heavier than me, I get to shoot you type energy. Like, fuck, bro. I could have made it. I could have made it at y'all school. That's crazy, because as soon as he came out with that bat, I'm never going back to that school. Ain't no way.
Oh, dude, I had said it on the show a couple of weeks ago, and I told the story on the old Rob podcast about the history teacher at my high school. First day of school, he pulls a fucking pistol out of his desk, sets it on the desk, and said, any of y'all give me any problems, I'm going to shoot your ass. Well, I was like, you're getting an A. This is what you're going to get.
What? He did what?
He pulled a 6-shooter.
Yo.
He had a snub-nosed 6-shooter in his desk that he kept. And everybody knew about it. All the administration knew about it. He was I guess they were just like, we can't say nothing because he might shoot us. I don't know.
Dude, but can I just say, not a single school shooting.
No.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, maybe it does. Maybe it does work.
You might have something there because he was not the only teacher packing in high school. He was just the only one that let you know up front he was packing.
Yeah. Dude, imagine fucking rolling up to math class thinking that you're going to be the next school shooter and it turns into fucking Tombstone. Yeah. And you have to try to get to yours first.
Like, I'll be Huck Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I just imagine in like 10 years, like that 6 shooter is going to turn up to like an unsolved murder in New Orleans or something.
Oh, I do not doubt it, dude. Like, I loved him as a teacher. He was a great teacher, but he was just an old dude that didn't take nothing off of anybody, and I'm pretty sure he probably killed a few people, over the years. It would not surprise
in the
me.
war.
No,
he was in Nam, dude.
He probably was in Nam, but I'm pretty sure he probably killed a few people just randomly. A couple of times, just, might have been in like some kind of domestic dispute or in a bar fight and just killed somebody and then like threw them off a bridge or something.
Imagine you're watching like a World War II YouTube short and it's just your math teacher pops up out of nowhere. It's like, fuck, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you know anything about Biloxi, most of the teachers I had were from this place called The Point, which before Hurricane Katrina, if you were from The Point, you were built different. Like those dudes and those people that grew up on The Point just grew up around abject fucking violence and just poverty. And like they came out of that shit just like not afraid of anything, but they made a lot of them made something of themselves. They became teachers, became business owners and stuff, but you do not fuck with them at all.
Yeah. They became teachers with guns.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Oh, fucking.
But we didn't have any violence in the school.
I'm a pistol packing teacher, son. Don't play with me. Oh man.
We didn't have any school shootings.
Woo, boy.
You were right. We didn't have a single school shooting while I was in school.
Yeah. Whew. God, dog, that's definitely a lot of crimes that have been recorded on this podcast today. That's fucking wild.
That's crazy. Dude, speaking of crimes, I remember fucking when I was a kid, like, so I grew up at the area of Vancouver I grew up in. Like, there are like nice, rich areas. I did not grow up in those. So like I remember like there was a kid who my brother went to school with who was like running from the police for something that he did, and like my mom had heard about it and she like sent like a fruit basket to a mom's house like because her son was on the run from the law. As like a nice thing to do.
Sorry, your son's a felon. Here's some bananas.
It's like the care package they took Pony Boy right before they burnt that bitch to the ground.
Yeah. It's like you showed up to someone's funeral with a casserole. Like you hear bad news and you do something, but it's like. And what's funny is that like he was at home the whole time. I don't know where they looked for his ass. He was there.
Dude, that is crazy. I just imagine also listening to describe like how there's different areas of Vancouver. This might be like a niche pool too. Is I just imagine it looking like the oblongs where like at the top of the hill all the rich people are and then everything funnels down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like burnt tires instead of sewage. That's fucking wild, bro.
Yeah. Well, it's weird like going to school. Like I go to school with a bunch of uppity people that live in like Waco Pines, the nice area. And then I'm like, I live down the street from a meth lab. And I'm like, we're from the same town and we're not growing up the same at all.
They live there and then Flounder's their principal.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
And like, but what's great is like, we had like very few like black kids at our school. Like you could count them on one hand for sure. But they were all cool with me because I fucking lived by them.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
they would accuse people of being racist and shit, and they'd be like, "Not Jacob, he's cool. He's my fucking neighbor."
You in
Like,
you in the trenches, big dog. Yeah, hell yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
how
like-
it is in Mississippi, like where I'm living now in Gulfport, like this little pocket neighborhood I'm in. It's just a nice little old neighborhood, got a bunch of old neighbors. Everybody keeps their yards looking nice. You know, kids playing in the yard and stuff. And literally like about 1,000 feet across the main highway, it's like fucking Beirut over there. Like there's like murders and just like,
oh yeah.
but I don't hear. All I hear is sirens. I'm like, yeah, well, somebody's probably dead.
Yeah. That means in Gulfport that a crime happened an hour earlier.
Yeah.
When you hear sirens, it's a cold case already.
Yeah. They are 40 hours into the first 48 by that point. It's like, God dang.
Well,
that's why I moved out of Gulfport, because like there was a shooting on a main road, and in that shooting, even the driver of the car that got shot up ran away and fled the scene. So I was like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I'm living in Lebanon.
Well, we're almost to the end of the episode, so Ben, tell us about you.
Yeah, dude, what you got going?
Yeah, man. I'm just burning tires in the front yard, just trying to make it work, dog. You know?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
You make good money doing that?
Oh man, I gotta tell you though, this has probably been one of my favorite episodes we've ever done. Though, like this is just, I don't know, we got a lot of shit out in the open on this one.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, imagine I was like, hey, go ahead, move in. We got them, boys. Go ahead. And just your teacher gets arrested immediately. Pull his ass at the grave with the 6-shooter, dog.
I'm pretty sure that teacher's dead by now,
man,
Mr. Davis. He was probably in his 60s back in the 90s. But I don't know, knowing he might have been 30. I don't know. You don't know, right? People around here.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's how the South does you, man. You age quick as fuck down here. Yeah.
It's all the meth fumes. It fucking ages you, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, look, there's old man Billy Bob. He just turned 32 the other day. Shit.
Man. But before we get out of here, you got to tell the people, like, what else you got going on besides that show in Mobile, man?
Yeah, so we're doing Last for Life in Mobile. That's gonna be a fun time, man. It's me, Carson Taylor, Ryan Adams, Zeke, and I think Joe Carlisle's hosting. It's gonna be a fun night, man. It's a benefit type thing, and those shows are always, well, to be fair, those shows are always a lot of fun for me, man. Because honestly, at the age that I am now, I like to give back, I like to have a good time, and so I'm excited for it. And then I'm back on the road pretty regularly. I try to, how do I put this? I try to book out best I can, but dude, I have 3 daughters, one that is now in college, a freshman. I've got a freshman in high school, and I've got a 6th grader in middle school. So essentially a freshman in middle school, and they require a lot. So I don't get on the road near as much as I want to. But I've
Thoughts
also
and
got,
prayers, my friend. Thoughts and prayers.
Dude, yeah, dog. Send me that 6-shooter from your teacher. I need it.
Let me look him up on Facebook. I'll send him a message.
Yeah. Imagine you look him up and it's my teacher too. It's like, fuck, bro, we got mutual friends. It's crazy. Oh, yeah. And I've got a monthly show now. Well, it's a collaborative effort in Hattiesburg. It's called the Litter Box. It's every first Friday of the month.
I love that.
Sometimes a Saturday, depending on how the calendar falls. But we call it the Litter Box because the venue. The name of the venue is called Fat Cats. So the back room of it, we call it the Litter Box.
That's
and
cool.
it's a fun show, man. It's a variety. We call it a variety show. So it's not just comedy. We do some different things with the audience, and we always have a monthly headliner and feature, and then we bring in like a special guest. This month's special guest is Cujo Carr. He is the game day DJ for USM. He was from Mississippi State, I think 2 seasons ago, and then he just signed a contract with USM. And so we're excited about that.
Well,
man.
me and Jacob are gonna have to come up for that. That sounds fun.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, y'all come on up, man. Y'all let me know. We'll get y'all on, dude. It's a fun show, man. I tell you all the time, it is a comedy show that is not about the laughs, it is about the vibes. And I genuinely mean that because it's not that we ever have like a bad set or anything like that. Everybody always crushes, but dude, the audience is just as much of the show as you are as a comic.
Yeah.
You know? And it's always just really good energy, bro. We have a really good time. So
Awesome.
I think after this, we're gonna be off in October. They do a burlesque show at that venue, so October is basically like their big run for that. We'll be back in November.
Okay.
So yeah, man. And
tell everybody where to follow you
and
on
I'm just
on the socials.
Yeah, so you can find me. I made it real easy. It's at Real Ben Compton on everything, and I cornered that real goddamn quick because I don't never know if there's gonna be somebody else. So they're gonna have to come buy it from me if I don't ever make it. So it's at Real Ben Compton, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Man, I'm trying to really figure out TikTok, like, and not so much so like the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like right now TikTok is kind of like where you can go to find your genuine audience right now. You know, like I feel like social media has changed a lot. Where like Facebook and Instagram, it's just people you know and they rock with you, but you're definitely not grabbing anybody new. You know what I'm saying? So TikTok's been a lot of fun. That's where I mainly am. So
next time you book Ben Compton on the show, Jacob, you gotta have to book Compton Smith at the same time. That way we can have like the break the universe Compton thing going on.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't know if the first time I met Compton, I did not realize that it was his first name. I thought he just was telling me his last name because my last name was Compton, and I was like, you ain't gotta do that. You just, what's your real name? And he was like, no, it's Compton, and I was like, fuck, you wear kilts, bro? This is crazy. Like, yeah.
He's not a real person. He's another guy. If you describe to someone else that's never met him, they're like, "This is not a real fucking guy." Yeah. He has one arm, wears a kilt, and his name is Compton.
So here's a fun thing before we get out of here that I will tell you. And I rock Kevin with Compton Smith, man. He's a good dude and has always done right by me and great by me in comedy. But I am genuinely probably the last person that ever saw him with two arms, and I will take that shit to the grave as a credit.
Hell yeah,
we were doing a show in Meridian the night that he got into the accident. We were in Meridian together, and I can't remember if we both left at the same time or he left shortly after me. But anyways, I was one of the last ones there. We were just chopping it up, and the next morning I just saw that he got in a wreck, and I was
Don't
like,
say chopping it up.
That was not. You were right. Yeah, you were right. I did not mean that. Yeah, we were talking. We were talking about burning tires and rubbers and everything else. And yeah, man. So that's a credit that I will take to mine. I've told him that, like, I will own that for the rest of your life and mine. Wow. That I'm probably the last person to see you with two arms. So.
I wonder if I was the first person to try to shake his nub like there was still an arm there.
Oh my God, bro! Oh my God!
That's definitely what I did the first time I saw him after.
You just reach your hand out, like.
And it's funny, it's his left hand. I went for a left-handed handshake.
That's some shit that Flounder would do. Like, he wouldn't be able to see it, and he would just reach out.
Yeah. Hey, you're like me.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Oh man. Yeah, no, I rock with Compton, though, man. That is a fun thing that I like to tell my time. It's like, yeah, but remember us? We were there together in the trenches, and then I don't know what happened after that. I wasn't involved, so. But, yeah, man. Yeah. So
I think
next time bring Compton.
I think old Mo was the first person to text him after he, was in the hospital and awake, and Mo texted him, "Hey, at least it wasn't your mic hand."
Oh my God! Oh my God! That is
like, that's hardcore, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Hey, look, that's what we do as comics, man. There's no let up. It's crazy because, like, I'll tell you all the time, when shit happens to comedians, the worst person to talk to is another comedian, because they're going to shit on you throughout all of it. There's no way they're not. One of my best friends is is Devron Dennis. I don't know if y'all know Devron or not, but we started comedy together. And every time like I'm going through something or whatever, I have gotten to where now I do not call Devron to vent about anything because all he's gonna do is shit on me the entire time. I'm like, bro, I need advice. And he's
That's
like,
why
yeah,
I don't
get
call
fucked.
Jacob ever for anything. Because the first thing he's gonna do is just make fun of me.
Yeah, and not even in a clever way. I'm just gonna like actually just insult him.
Yeah.
Like
That's
if
what you do.
like, what if my mom passes away and I call Jacob like my mom died, and he's just like got like 80 your mama jokes like lined up ready to go.
Yo, mama, so dead. He could be Compton Smith's left arm.
Oh my god, that's
Ouch.
a twofer.
On that
Oh.
note, Ben, thanks for coming on the show again,
Oh
man. It was
thank
great
y'all for
having
having
you
me,
here.
man. This is fun.
Jacob, what do we got going on to tell everybody about?
Nothing much, man. Just the controlled chaos that is Open Micers. So if you guys aren't on our Patreon, go to patreon.com/OM podcast and make sure to give us a like and subscribe. And subscribe.
Well, if you want to email us at openmicerspodcast@gmail.com. We're at openmicers.com. That's our website. And, of course, Linktr.ee/openmicerspodcast takes you everywhere you need to go. All the socials, the ways to give us money, all that good stuff. And go to brezcoffeeco.com. Use the code OMPodcast to check out for 10% off your order. We love every single one of you, and we'll see you right here next week.